him transform, he will drop something. We're gonna try to get that drop. So let's kill this archer real quick. And then we see him freak out. And we'll go Black Fireball. I'm out, that's why. I was like, what is happening? Oh, that was a shame. I should have prepared better. I was out, and I was like, why aren't you throwing? Okay, let's see. Oh! Okay. Uh-oh. No! Oh, God! Oh, my God! Come on. That was extremely close, and probably not worth it. But you do get an Ember. Wow. Okay. He drops a Titanite shard. That's what I was looking for. However, he dropped 2 Embers. Fancy. So, level up material and material to make us have more HP. These guys are just afraid and chilling. We're gonna kill them. It is crazy. Look at the stain he left. Ugh. So juicy. I see not fashion juicy. And then we got right here the longbow. So they basically start you with a bow. I cannot wield it because I do not have the dex. Longbow, commonly used by hunters. Arrows must be equipped in order to use bows. Up to 2 kinds of arrows can be equipped at any time, and these can be switched as necessary. Skill, puncture. Pull the arrow even further back for a more powerful shot. I've never done the weapon arts with a bow. There are some that fire like 3 at a time, or like in quick succession. So that's why you would come over here. The Pussa Man drops a Titanite shard and some embers, maybe, and you get the bow. And then we just find out it's a dead end. Let's not forget about the shortcut that will eventually lead us back here. Whenever you see a gate, and it does not open from this side, typically it means you're going to wrap around and open it from the other side. So let's rest the bonfire, we'll get our stuff back. And head on down here. Now this is a cool little trick to this area. You got all these guys praying, okay? You got one guy with a sword. But if you run, let's go, 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 go. This guy right here has a lantern or a bell or something, and he wakes everybody up. So instead of just handling this one guy, if we didn't take care of that guy first, all these guys praying would be hostile. And it would just be a terrible area because just, you know, you're getting surrounded by enemies. However, we know that that guy right there has that lantern, bell, whatever. We'll put a stop to his meddling in our affairs. These poor guys, they just look chill. I'm just slicing their backs open. This is pretty cool. It's a dead dragon, or wyvern, or worm, or whatever you want to call it. This item, soul of a deserted corpse, soul of a deceased corpse. You can go down here. This is the continued path, but we're gonna go up. We come around and we notice. Same deal. Here's the guy right there. Get to him. Shut up. Shut up. So if you look at him... Oh, his lantern disappeared. He wakes up this guy. And these 2 guys. Ouchie! How dare you, sir? Okay. This guy dropped something. Deserter trousers. Did we already look at those? Common soldier's trousers. This musty, rusted hunk of metal befits one reduced to thievery. So, your basic kind of trash, hollow garb. So this is the back end of the dragon. Crashed. There's a little secret little area right there, but we're gonna go ahead and head up. Look. Now, if you pay attention, there's the stairs up. You see a guy hiding behind the wall. He looks like he's fitting to ambush us. Well, we got something for him. Long sword. See? Whoa, buddy. This guy just chilling. God, right in the throat. Ugh, look at the blood stain. And we got more trousers of these guys. So this over here. And then you get the binoculars. So, look at this untextured corner right here. That's really weird. Unless, is that a shadow? I don't know. That's weird. So, the binocs. Fire bombs. We killed the mimic, didn't we? We got the... Oh, we didn't? Oh no, that's further up. Sorry. Anyways. So, you hit square on the binoculars, and you can see. Kind of basic. Oh, I love the description on it. It makes it sound cooler than it really is. Binoculars made of brass, used to peer at distant scenery. Their utility is singular, but applications many. The value of these specs depend greatly on the imagination of the owner. So there you go. You could pick them up and be like, nah, I don't want these. Or you could be like, in a world of pure imagination. I almost just fell. So you drop down here, whoopee, and you have a cool item you're about to pick up. Gold pine resin. A rare pine resin which emits golden sparks. Chunks of it are even rarer. Temporarily applies lightning to right-hand weapon. Its origins are unknown, although some have speculated that it may in fact be a type of fungal resin. So let's all shroom it up and get some gold pine resin. I like resins. Instead of infusing your weapon permanently, these are just buffs, and they come in all different kinds. Lightning, fire, magic, dark. So this is a little wee jump down, and you got a guy there and a guy here. This is the stairs where we killed the lantern guy, where the dragon is. So all we did was go up and around and fall down into here. You could just kind of rush into this area too. There's 2 or 3 guys in here. This guy is ready for battle. Ouch. I kicked him, but his shield wasn't up. So I'll just spam R1. We look here, we see a bunch of dudes. Probably, oh, barrels? Time for rolling. That's always a fun thing to do. Firebombs. So we got more firebombs. And a ladder. Circle makes you go faster, slide down. If you double tap circle, whee, you fall off. So, Dark Souls has a wide variety of illusory walls, like fake walls. Typically, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, you have to hit them. R1 or roll into him or parry with a shield, the door will open. Dark Souls 2, they have you hitting confirm, cross button, X button, and it's because they don't want you hitting the walls to ruin your weapon, which is confusing, but that's a subject for another time. Here we go with another soul, free level up, or free money. And then this is a really fun area right here. You got a road up, and you got a road down. I'm gonna ignore these guys real quick. Oh god, that thing dropped. We were able to open the shortcut here. So this is a shortcut. The dragon will land and blow fire. Ember. Roll. There's 3 items up here. The ember we just got, that item right there, and the item way over there. The item way over there is the real treasure. Is that an item there, 2 in the corner? Oh, so there's 4. Unless that is a god who dropped one. So yeah, you can run up the stairs real quick, the dragon lands and blows fire, and then you come into here. And you have this little downstairs area, a ladder. Let's go ahead and open the real shortcut. Not really shortcut, it's just an added area. So this doesn't open from the other side, so if you were to run the downstairs way and come up here, this door will be shut. And that is a Lothric Knight right there, and he is not to be trifled with. So we're going to let him do his business. It's hard to get the dragon to try to kill him. You kind of just gotta man up and do it. There are some guys here that will join the fight if you're not careful. So we're going to go ahead and kill them real quick. An item! Another soul. So they're just kind of giving you money, souls, to be able to level up and get ready for... Whoops. Oh god, did the knight hear me? I don't really... Yes, he did. Great. I'm gonna run. Because I don't really want to fight him now. The dragon's not really paying attention to us. I'm gonna get this weapon right here. My favorite weapon is probably the weapon we will be using, the Claymore. I will read about it in a second. Oh no! Oh, I died. Oh no. What? Look at all those guys still alive. Come on, dragon. Well, I must have taken enough damage from the fire, and then when I fell, the falling damage. Whoopsie. But we did get the Claymore. It is... I have the Dex 13, I need 16 Strength. Right now it's kind of a quality weapon, which means you need both Strength and Dex to wield it. We're going to change that. We're going to change that. An unusually large and heavy greatsword, normally wielded with 2 hands. The highly versatile weapon can be swung broadly or thrusted. So I love the Claymore. One-handed, boom, boom, big sweeps. That's R1, R2, a nice thrusting attack. Can I not jump? Jumping is a slam. Two-handed, big verticals. Ugh. And R2 is a thrust. Well, we have the long sword. Okay, let's go get our blood stain because we did leave that there. Alright, remember the lantern guy? Oh, you bitch. Okay. These guys don't really mess with you, so I'm just gonna run by them. It's perfectly fine to run by. You could run by everybody in the Souls games and, you know, handle your business. The problem is you miss out on exploring and picking up items, but once you've already done that, I mean, feel free to just kind of take off. Okay, I want the dragon to blow fire down here. And it sounds like he did. There's a lot of death. So the spear guy is annoying. He's always hiding behind a shield, and I got an archer blowing fire at me. So what you want to do is not that. Don't do that, dude. Oh, with the kick. Come on. I can never get it right. Kick. There it is. R1. Choked on it. So the dragon is a homie. He's killing everybody. This guy dropped Steel Soldier's health. You stand about here. Dragon doesn't really mess with you. Typical helm for Lothric soldiers, iron made but half fallen apart. It is never unwise to wear a sturdy form of head protection against arrows and other somatic threats. Somatic. That's a word to look up. Alright, so he blows fire, and I guess you just have to... Oh no, they put it in the worst possible spot. I'm dead again. Come on, please, please. Yeah. Why would they put it there in the corner? Are you serious? I fell over there. Alright, well, Bloodstain's gone, Claymore's gone, Dragon's killing everybody. This is real fun to watch. Alright. See, this is why people think the Souls games are difficult, because you do something, and then you die. And not by your fault, it just happened. Dragon caught me, or I fell off the ledge. And then you spend half the time literally going back and doing the same... Alright, man. Literally going back to do the same thing you just did, and that's what gets tedious and people don't like. But at the beginning of every game, they sell an item to help you, Alright, I kind of baited them a little bit to get killed, and I feel good about it. They sell an item in the beginning of every shop. It's called Get Good. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. So this is what we wanted to do. We opened the shortcut, and then down here is a nice little cool room with some tables. We want to smash these. We want to open up a nice little area here for us to run. Okay, so here we go. Life lessons learned. A treasure chest. However, this is a mimic. And we can tell it's a mimic from a few things. So see the chain on the side? It's facing outward, facing towards the player. Real chains, or real chests, the chains go backwards. So that's a mimic, right? And if you look closely... Oh, he's doing it right there. The chest breathes. So very slowly... See him breathing? Okay. However, the sure way to, and there is an item, we don't have it yet, but there's an item, when we get it, I'll show you how to make it work beautifully. So if you were to just run up and hit this, the mimic would pop open and eat you. And with my help, you probably would kill it. There's always a surefire way to tell if it's a mimic, and you have to splash it. And then he comes... I don't like that you can't lock onto him as soon as they appear. So this is a mimic. He is... Oh my gosh, disgusting. Come on, buddy. Ooh. That kick. Oh. No, he grabbed. Oh. Ooh. I thought he had gotten me. Staggered. Greed. Alright, I had to kill him. Yeah, they're pretty crazy looking. The ones in Dark Souls 2, they're like backwards on all fours. And what he drops is the Deep Battle Axe. There is an item you can get from mimics. It's there. It looks like a mimic chest. You put it on your head, it hurts you, but it raises your item discovery. He did not drop that. However, he does drop what's in the chest. And that was the Deep Battle Axe. It's a... I guess it doesn't scale with anything. It's half dark, so it has dark magic. Dark power. Easily wielded axe crafted for battle and inflicting standard damage. Its weight can only be used to inflict high damage, but must be used carefully as it leaves the wielder open to retaliation. War cry. So, it's an axe. Slip, slap, trim, trap. Yeah! Really nice weapon to start out with, you know, with the dark and the dark ability right now. The weapon art is, you have to two-hand it. It's like this power-up stance, war cry type deal. So, pretty cool. My first ever weapon in Demon Souls was an axe, so I have fond memories of using an axe. Let's get this. There's one other weapon up here. I'm not gonna worry about my souls. I will get this, the club. Ouchie. So that item in the corner, ow, come on, oh, come on. That item in the corner right there is gone, so that must have been a drop off of one of the guys. So we're not gonna care about it. Whoops. What is happening? X. So the club, I don't think a lot of people use the club. It's what the Deprive starts with. A simple wooden club characterized by its savage leaping attack. The crude, bladeless strike weapon is effective against most foes and can break guard of the shield. And it has that same war cry. I think a lot of people use the large club more. It's got a nice little stun to it. Like if you hit people enough, they'll be stunned. That leaping attack is just what R2 is. You don't actually have to do the jumping attack. So, not too shabby. Okay. There he is, Lothric Knight. Now, I wonder, can I find him without everybody, like... Alright, that's backstab fishing. Basically, I just circled around him in hopes of getting a backstab. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Oh, he's killing me. Oh my god! That was luck. So, they are brutal. They're very fast, very tough, and they're hard to parry, backstab, and everything. I got his helmet. They might be a little too tough in the beginning of the game, so there's no shame in running or backstab fishing for them. Let's see here. It weighs more than mine, but it definitely... The only... physical is 5'3". His is 5'2". Strike is 4. It's a little better. Armored of a celebrated Lothric Knight, a strong steel helm if a little worn, the knight has served as one of the 3 pillars since ancient times, and shares place alongside the wyverns as a symbol of Lothric. Only those possessing a knight's resolve are fit to wear this garment. So, the knights and the wyverns fought together? That seems counteractive to, you know, Gwyn killed all the dragons. Man, the camera does not like this corner. Doesn't really look any different. The mouth looks kind of different on it. This guy's annoying. This guy right here is stupid. Okay. So, here is the down area. Oh my god, there's knights everywhere. What? Dragon, you are sucking! Come on! I'm stuck now? I'm dead. Please roll. Please, I just want to roll. That's it. This guy's healing. Well, this couldn't have gone worse. There's literally nothing that can heal me. And crossbow guy is the only guy that survived. Here comes death. Ugh. Kind of annoying. I guess I should never run down there. I thought the dragon would have killed all the guys. What's he doing? Sitting up there? Nothing? Well, I guess I've wasted this hour and just died a lot. God. Just slow enough to get hit from behind and have everybody wake up. Longsword, so same sword I'm using. Oh my god, that's a long fall. I didn't know it was that far. Okay, yay. Why are all these guys right here? I don't understand. I thought they patrolled the bottom half of the area. They literally are just standing in the area that's not going to affect them. Whatever. And this guy, I'm sure, is going to alert the Lothric Knight. Firebombs. Okay, we don't care about anything else. Let's come into this room. Shield up. This is some little thief looking dude with daggers that really will get you. A little firebombs, firebombs, firebombs. I guess all these barrels full of powder. That's why there's so many firebombs. So this is where we want to go, but it should have gone here a long time ago. My apologies. Here's the bonfire on the top. You light it, checkpoint, rest at it, resets everybody. So the dragon can be seen quite easily from over here. And you would think, you know, without a bow and just shoot arrows at him, but he actually turns and fills this whole area up with fire. So, it's best to just leave him alone. I'm not sure what you get from him. We can maybe come back later and kill him. Right now, I don't have the damage and or the arrows. What did we just pick up? A soul? Just a basic soul. Gotta be careful when you come in here, because the Lothric Knight starts in here, and he walks out. This little thief throws throwing knives. He's got serious quick attacks. Look at those god rays. That's so cool. Yeah, little thieves hiding in the shadows. Or I guess they're just hooded hollows. Not technically thieves. I don't think there's any treasure in here. This is the way to go, but what we're gonna do is not do that. There's one more area to go down. There's no thieves, right? It's just Jim Halpert. Okay. He dropped nothing. This gate, locked. If you look in there, you can see there's an elevator. So, there's an elevator. When we come here, this is a fundamental Souls type ambush. You have these black powder barrels. You got a guy chilling behind him. He clearly is going to throw a firebomb. And once it hits that, boom, it all explodes. That's Souls 101. Throwing knives. Small throwing knife. Throw at an enemy to inflict damage. Most items choose their wielder, and only experience can improve their effectiveness. True strength can be gained in no other way. There's an item there, and there's a guy literally just punching the wall there. Very odd. That's what his skill animation is, to just sit here and like punch this wall. He dropped nothing. This is a mail breaker. Ugh. So a little dex weapon is kind of like a little tiny, I guess it almost looks like a sai. A small sword made for thrusting attacks. This hard, edgeless sword can be pierced through tough armor and boast a deadly critical attack. So yeah, it kind of looks like if you want to do some Raphael cosplay. It's just a tiny rapier. And then one more level down. A jail cell. It's locked. Curious that you can't talk to him. You know, typically you talk to prisoners to find out if they're good or bad. Do I really want to let you out? Just because you're in the jail doesn't mean I'm letting you out. We'll find the key for him later. Okay, so we want to go up one row. I do have 8 fire bombs. I hope that's enough for what we're about to encounter. Quick! He's hanging there. Oh my goodness, that was too slow. Why is he shield bashing me? I don't have my shield up. So yeah, guy hanging here, guy comes from the ladder. You can run and knock him off. You might even be able to, down below, see him with an arrow and shoot him. Typically they fall. These guys are praying to the dragon. We're gonna go ahead and cut their heads off. So, right here is a bunch of them praying. There is another one of those pus of man. The one guy, he kind of splits open. We're gonna try and take him out with firebombs. Firebombs. God! Oh. Holy God. He hit so hard. Woo. We're gonna let him calm down a little bit. I didn't even know this was back here. Treasure. It's a soul. Oh man, it's the screaming and the fastness. It's just, they're terrifying. Terrifying enemies. But we do have Estus that we're wasting. God. Fireworks well on them. Fire bombs work less than black fire bombs, but we did it. Pick up item. Titanite shard and ember. So, kind of worth it, man. Kind of worth it. Just the stain that he leaves. It's so gooey. Alright, so nice little roof area. Assassin's Creed style. If you come over here, though, should be a friend. There he is! This is a crystal lizard. They look really cool in Dark Souls 3. What I love about Dark Souls 3 is if you kill them, you automatically get their items. Even if they were to run and jump off the ledge and kill themselves, you automatically get their item. Not like the other Souls games where you actually have to pillage off their corpse. But we got a raw gem. Raw gem, pretty cool. A gem of infused titanite. Forged the weapons of Lothric foot soldiers. Used in infusions to create raw weapons. Raw weapons are easily wielded and have higher attack but lose scaling. So what raw does is it takes away your strength or dexterity scaling. So you get bonuses if you have high strength and you're using a strength weapon, right? Raw takes away that and just adds base damage. So there is a sword coming up later on, actually in the building we're standing on, called the Astora's Straight Sword, the Ass. And if you made it a raw ass, it was very beautiful. I think it got buffed or nerfed, so it's not as good as it once was. But I remember using it in my first playthrough, and it was excellent. Did this guy live? Wow. Duck and cover. So here we are. Nice little area to explore. There is a way... Oh, I just fell through the geometry. There is a way to gain more Estus flasks. It happens randomly. I think it's the amount of enemies you kill. So, like... Get off, please. So, you know, if I go through this whole area and then suddenly I get Estus back, you know, it might be because we killed a certain number. Ouchie, this guy. Ow. Okay. So yeah, that's a nice little ambush. You kill the first guy, one guy comes here, one guy comes here. If you're quick enough, you can hit him off. I kind of flailed. Firebombs, more firebombs. Here's a ladder. So this ladder... Oh. Oh, he didn't die. That was him. More guys coming from the side. These knights are kind of spooky because it hollowed out armor. This guy just couldn't get to his axe. Or halberd. Jim Halbert. This is kind of the way to go. We want to explore a little bit. Well worth it. We're going to go up. See, look. I have 2 Estus flasks. I only had 1 earlier, right? What gave me that flask? When you play online in your notes, you can leave notes online. If they get raided, then you'll get either health back or something like that. But I'm not online, so... Standard bolt, so crossbow bolts. There is... Yes, a way down here. Black fire bombs. And then this is a way to cheese the big, fat, armored, winged knight wherever he's at. Oh, there he is, right there. Above my helmet. Look, you can see people. It's so cool how connected it is. I love the level design. Dark Souls 3 is kind of a straightforward game. You go from one area to the next. However, the areas you do go in are very non-linear, you know. So, we got Shield Bro here. We can try to get around, get a backstab. I'd like to be nice and... Oh, I missed. I got him a little bit. Oh, I need to heal. I'd like for him to put his shield up. Oh. Shield bash for the win. Stupid. That was lucky. I was trying to... He's good to kick his big shield. Tower shield. But he didn't raise it enough. He just bashed me in the face with it. Nice little hidden item here. Just a soul. And then in here is a ambush. Whee! So Archer, turn around, we heard footsteps. He's gonna wake him up. Quick, quick. Okay. This guy, there's a dude in a pot. And then some dude chilling behind it. So we're gonna splash. I love taking sword damage to the face. Undead Hunter's Charm. What a weird name. This is a Lloyd's Talisman. Talisman banana. I don't know why they changed it to Undead Hunter Charm. Maybe as a Bloodborne reference? Tool used to hunt down the undead. It blocks Estus recovery within a limited area. Used long ago by Lloyd's cleric knights on their undead hunts. So Lloyd's Talisman. Nobody ever calls it Undead Hunter Charm. Although All-Father Lloyd is long forgotten by the Way of White, which is a covenant in Dark Souls 1. His hunts have lived on, and the charm allows one to challenge undead without fear of tenacious healing. So this is a really cool item for the fact of PvP, you can throw it and people can't heal. Not that really heal in PvP anyways. There are enemies in the game that will heal, you can throw it at them, but what we're going to use it for is mimics. Yeah. Standard bolt, so this is a nasty little ambush. Anybody come up over this side? No. Titanite shards. So I think you have a guy hanging on this side, a guy hanging on that side. Just hanging around. And we are almost out of Estus Flask. We are. However, this area is kind of almost explored. Break through the fake wall. Is somebody chasing me? No. You can see a guy right there waiting for you. Green blossom. If you break this apart... Did I did. Green blossom, temporary boost, stamina recovery speed. Green weed, shaped like a flower, temporary boost to stamina recovery speed. The undead Legion of Farron are remembered for this, using this annual plant, normally found near clear water, to swing their mighty swords with abandon. So basically, it just helps you recover stamina. There is a way to drop down here. Shine some light on the subject. But we don't want to do that because that'll leave us in a little bit of a pickle coming back. Sweet pickle, not dill pickle. We're going to take care of this guy. You jerk. And then... broadsword. A straight sword with a broad blade designed for slashing. A large sweeping attack makes for effective against crowds, but is prone to deflect from walls and nearby spaces. So the broadsword is shorter, wider type longsword. Instead of a thrust, I think it's just sweeps. Not a bad starting weapon. I think a lot of people use the broadsword when they do like soul level 1 runs and stuff. So this area is full of nonsense. I can't hit anything. I'm just wasting. I hit the dog a little bit. I was aiming for the barrels. Got him, finally. So yeah, big axe guy, couple dogs. I don't know what they're attacking. What are they attacking? Ouchie! Now that would have been bad if the barrels were still there. Like that. I'm dead. Alright, well, this has been way fun. I got a few minutes before this one's over. Oh. Sorry I haven't been playing too well. Just one of those things. I think I missed an item. Right here. I think it's time to quit anyways. Because my little one's waking up. I was watching my video and I noticed when I fought the crystal lizard, the big one. Ouchie. Man, I can't pull off anything cool. I don't think the crystal lizard respawns. Respawns? The big crystal lizards, mimics, dragons, they don't respawn. You can tell they're like tougher enemies. This item right here I missed. I don't know how. It's hidden in the light. It's just a soul. So not bad. I'm gonna dark sign back to the shrine. I only have 60 souls, so it's not a big deal. Dark sign. And while we're here, I think I'm gonna try to go up to the roof. Let's take all of our clothes off. Look how far you roll comparatively to the heavy armor. I don't think it's faster, I just think it's farther. Alright, so up on the roof here, I don't think we talked about this last time, maybe we did. Giant from Dark Souls 2. They will drop seeds of a giant tree. The seed is if you get invaded and kill the invader. The seed, if you use it while an invader is there, all the enemies in the area become hostile to the invader. This is locked. The handmaiden sells the key, and then this little tree right here can be jumped off of onto that roof. And I have like 4 minutes. I'm gonna try to do it. First try. So you're not really supposed to be up here yet. You're supposed to use the ladder, or the key. And there's a homeward bone. We could run all the way around, drop down. There's a hole right there to go into. Let's not forget that. This is where we fought Uchikatana Man, the master. I want to say, yes, you can run down here. This is behind the shrine. There's a little friend. Ah, a friend! Crystal Lizard, Twinkling Titanites. That is new. Twinkling Titanite for weapon reinforcement. Reinforces weapons steeped into strength to +4. These unique weapons cannot be reinforced with ordinary Titanite, nor can they be infused unless one uses Twinkling Titanite, which reinforces these weapons without unraveling their inherent strength. Basically, it's kind of just like the Titanite scale. It levels up more powerful weapons, so boss weapons and unique weapons and stuff like that. That's where the ladder is. It's a shame you can't really get to it. We're going to run all the way back around because we want to talk. Or we want to grab a few things and talk to somebody. Right up on the roof here. You can't knock the ladder down because you can't get up on the highest part of the roof. If I'm not mistaken. Right? Yeah, you can't get up on the highest part of the roof. The tower leads you up across that walkway, and then you can get to the big bell tower, which holds, okay treasure, a lot of lore implications. We're going to go in here. This is such a cool little secret. Look, you're above Firelink. And if you go here, we see treasure, and then we hear a familiar voice.
Me, Pickle Pea. Me, Pumperum.
Pickle Pea and Pumperum. So they're the crows. The crows are in pretty much every Dark Souls game, and typically they're just kind of a weird NPC. You don't really see them. You don't really know what to do with them at first. But if you leave them certain treasure, they will give you certain treasure in return. Maybe next time I'll have a list and we'll do as much as we can. This is an Estus shard, so really awesome to come up here early. That's going to give us 5 Estus instead of 4. And then right here, hidden wall. Ooh. See how the chain is back? Give it a little hit, it doesn't do anything. It's a real chest. And then this bad boy is our first ring. Oh, time's up, pizza's done. Covetous Silver Serpent Ring. A silver ring depicting a snake that could have been, but never was, a dragon. Fallen foes yield more souls. Snakes are known as creatures of great avarice, devouring prey even larger than themselves by swallowing them whole. Dun dun dun. If one's shackles are cause for discontent, then perhaps it's time for some old-fashioned greed. Our first, it gives us more souls. Pretty awesome. We're gonna jump down here quickly. Oh, there was an NPC to talk to. We'll get to him in a minute. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, peace out.